Alright guys, and welcome to my review of the GameSir G3s. As you can probably guess, it's been influenced heavily by the PS4 controller, but honestly it looks absolutely fantastic in person, and I think they've done a really good job when it comes to design. It's really light in the hand and very comfortable to use. Probably not as comfortable as a PS4 controller of course, but it's honestly not too far away from it. So we've got a few options when it comes to connectivity. Of course you can connect it to your Android smartphone, your Apple iPhone. You can actually use this as a mouse as well, but I found it wasn't that responsive, quite frankly, and of course you can actually wire it or Bluetooth it to your PC. So when it comes to charging, we've of course got a micro USB port here, and it does actually give you a dual micro USB cable that you can use if you don't want to Bluetooth it to another device. It might not look like it, but that D-pad is so fun to use. It feels absolutely fantastic on the thumb, and when it comes to those dual analog sticks, they're a bit smaller than I'm used to, but they still work really well. Everything is just super precise. You do have the option to turn off those LEDs if you like, but I prefer them on, and it actually doesn't drain the battery that much. So for me, this controller is pretty much like a hybrid between the Xbox One or 360 maybe and the PS4. It's really cool, and the buttons feel really good to press in, but I will say that they all feel individually different, which is a bit odd, and that is the same for the triggers as well, but honestly it doesn't really deter from any kind of gameplay experience you're going to have. So let's talk about the controller mount. At first when I applied it to the G3s, I was a bit stressed out and I thought I was just squeezing the shit out of the controller, but in fact it's absolutely fine. It's just a really secure fit. They do suggest that you download the Happy Chick app via QR code, and basically it's got every single emulator under the sun, and it's actually really good because it provides a single hub for every single emulator and ROM in this one app, so gotta give it up to the Happy Chick. Okay, so before I show you some games guys, I'm just gonna tell you about the battery life. It's advertised for about 18 hours, and I can honestly say that's about right. I know that's not a great answer, but it lasts for ages. So as you can see, I'm playing some Lego The Complete Saga, which is a Android game which works really well. It's a bit slow, I must say, but it does work pretty well. So here I'm playing some Riptide GP2. It works incredibly well. It's just really good fun playing with this controller for sure. And who can forget the classic Crash Team Racing? It runs like an absolute dream. The only criticisms I can really give is that it might be a bit too light. If you've got a Note phone or a phablet like the one you're seeing right now, there is a bit of a difference in weight between the two devices, and it can get a bit top heavy, so that is a bit annoying, but not a big deal really. And I think the specialised mount won't be to everybody's tastes. It's a bit fiddly to actually install, but it wasn't really a deal breaker for me. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. A big thank you to the guys over at GameSir for the sample. I really do appreciate it. The link is below if you want to check that out. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you in the next one.